according to Rants here, has got the experience, better footballer. How on earth he comes to here and we can't see none of that? We can't see none of the technicality that you've seen. We can't see none of the ball skills that we've seen before.
It's not the argument.
Who was?
Final ball was crap. Garnacho was in the
Who was?
over Rashford.
Yo!
And then even Rashford done nothing. At least Garnacho got the ball a few times on the left. The Garnacho thing, I feel like us fans knew we weren't ready, but we let Ten Hag find it out. When Ten Hag,
we didn't. I did.
Nah.
You know there's no we blood because bruv, you see
what Rants, you didn't know Garnacho was not ready.
Man did the Uncle Phil thing, yo.
I knew you blood.
Man did the Uncle Phil thing.
And them were saying give him the number 7 blood.
He did
Let's not pretend that man was in the majority.
Rants said
Man was in the minority.
Yeah, we were in the minority.
I was in the minority, bro. Them man were talking on my name, bro. Bro, them man had me going viral on Twitter.
Oh, from that thing.
Because I said man was rude boy. And guess who was right?
He's just not ready.
I think that's the wrong word. He'll never be ready, blood.
Here's the thing is with Garnacho.
He will never be ready. He's not good at anything.
The thing is with
Garnacho. Listen to me. He's not good at anything, bro. He's not even good at using a hairstyle. Man's not good at 18.
Listen, he's 18 years old. I mean, he has to develop. It's not. He's talented, but the thing you have to give him time.
How's Kobe
minus 18? Kobe minus 18.
Look at the difference in quality in those two
again.
players.
Kobe minus played pre-season. He hasn't played regular minutes for the team.
He doesn't need to. You got two working guys in the front of your head, Saeed.
You got to remember, an attacker is a different element of what he needs to bring.
Attackers normally mature a lot sooner than midfielders. Midfielders don't step in as teenagers. Midfield's harder, bro.
In an attack that's not balanced, Rants. The attack's not balanced.
It doesn't matter if it's balanced, bro. He touched the ball more than any of our other attackers in the last few games, and he loses every time.
Listen, not every player is ready, man. Not every player develops the way you want to.
Listen, bro.
He's raw. Listen, he needs his time. And for me, the manager should be trying him.
Attackers in general develop a lot younger, bro. You see a lot of teenage attackers, early 20-year-old attackers. You don't see those in midfield. Midfield's a lot harder, bro. How many teenage midfielders do you see? That's why the Jude Bellingham thing, is generational. Because you don't see 18, 19-year-old midfielders stepping into midfield and doing the general thing. Steven Gerrard done it.
Before you go,
players don't do that.
Let me just interject here.
Guys.
Let me just interject here. This is the clip Dave's gonna clip up. So subscribe to Sarcasm City TV first and foremost. Go on. Go on, Saeed. I just wanted to say that because Dave's gonna cut this up. Go on.
No, but the thing is, for me though, is when you look at Antony's game, when you're looking at Rashford's game, when you look at majority of our attackers' game, I don't see really anything special anyway. So
you're right, and he's still the worst.
Yeah.
Here's what I say about Garnacho. Here's what we'll say about Garnacho.
We've seen something from Garnacho.
No, Saeed. But the reason why we know what Garnacho brings. Like I said, off the bench this is why when there was talks of Garnacho getting a number 7 shirt, I said don't give him the number 7 shirt because that indicates he's going to be playing. And I don't want to see Garnacho playing currently because all his attributes, all his best attributes are off the bench. The reason why he had impact last season is off the bench. Like that's why. I don't go as far to say he's trash. I don't think he's trash.
He's better than Sancho. He believes Antony's better than Garnacho.
I don't think Garnacho's trash. He's off the bench.
You know what it is?
He's best off the bench, man. He's an impact player.
And he's dead, but bro, at least he can control the ball when you pass it to him.
What's he controlling? What is he controlling?
Whole attack 6. Rashford at number 9. Antony out wide, and Garnacho, not saying he's just not ready yet. He will come off the bench against tired legs, Yes. Against tired legs, I'm cool. I'm like, you know what, Garnacho, when you come on, cool, take on your man. He's had 70 minutes, he's going to be tired. But when you're playing against Semedo and Pedro Porro, and they're fit as you are, they're playing at the same minutes, he hasn't got that to get past him yet. But he will develop, he'll grow. And you know what, Garnacho, he's going to learn a lot from this because I can already see his confidence in that 1v1 ability and all that. He's like, I can't get past a man. I am struggling. But I'll be honest with you, even in the Spurs game, we were poor, but he was the best one out of the attackers getting in them little positions. But his final... Listen, hear me, Rants. His final ball was crap. Garnacho was in the over Rashford. And then even Rashford done nothing. At least Garnacho got the ball a few times on the left.
bro.
Yeah,
he got the ball.
There was a few times when he was on the left.
From it, but listen,
This
he
is
was
not-
getting some positions. But the truth is, he's just not ready to start yet. That's just all it is.
He's not ready.
He's
But
just-
it's on the
he's not
manager.
trash.
No,
Call out the manager first.
No, it is on
Call
the
out the
manager,
manager.
number one. And what's crazy
Call out the manager, man.
What's crazy is though, Saeed, is
Yeah, you should be playing him.
Garnacho's looking like how Pellistri has looked this season. Because people have said give Pellistri a start, and I'm saying don't start Pellistri because he's going
he'll
to
do
look
the
like
same
Garnacho.
thing, bro.
Yeah, but
Because he's not ready yet.
Bro, Pellistri
Yeah, he's not ready.
I wanted
Rants,
to start
Rants,
this
I'm not.
weekend,
No,
Pellistri.
Rants, don't get it mistaken. I'm not
Pellistri
saying
better,
no, Rants. I'm not saying who's better or who's not. I'm saying if you throw Pellistri in the start, he is going to not perform.
He needs
and look
to start.
bad.
I don't agree.
Over
I don't
Antony.
agree.
You
I
think
don't
Pellistri's
agree
the
with
answer?
Antony.
You think Pellistri
Pellistri
would give
over
man the
Antony.
bit?
Pellistri would
Pellistri
give man
over
more than
Antony.
Antony.
No,
100%.
Yes.
no. I didn't say give us
100%.
more than Antony.
You know
I'm
what
saying
I find funny, yeah?
I don't think he
You know what I
performs
find
well.
funny?
He don't perform well. I don't.
You know
think.
what
No.
I find funny, yeah, about this whole thing?
Go on.
We've all agreed that Antony, yeah, is not performing. We've all agreed.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not performing for us, but he's still done more in the game of football than this youth. So I don't know why.
Well, explain
How
how.
many?
Explain how.
Alright,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Alright,
This is
so
why.
cool. Alright, so
Explain how.
How many Champions League performances? How many appearances? in
Bro,
World Cup
he's
he's
a
had,
bit.
bro?
Oh, we're talking about.
It's
It's got
older.
everything to do with it. It's got everything to do with
Rants,
it.
let me
How are you
challenge you.
telling me?
No,
No,
let me
no,
challenge you
no,
on
no.
this.
Wait, I'm not done.
In a
bro.
Man United shirt,
I'm not
who's done
done,
more?
bro.
Antony or
I
Garnacho?
am
Who's
not
done more than a Man
done,
United
bruv.
shirt?
I
Who's done more
am
than a Man
not
United
done,
shirt?
bruv. I am not done.
Let him
You're talking
land.
about in a
Let
Man
him
United
land.
shirt. In
'Cause
a
this
Man
is
United
waffle.
shirt.
Go on.
This player's come off the bench and scored a few goals. That's all man's done, bro. That's all he's done. That's literally all
For an
he's done.
18-year-old.
Bruv,
For an
I don't- bruv.
18-year-old
Oh,
to
so
have
now
the
it's the
impact.
age thing, bro. Listen.
No. Hold
Listen,
it.
allow
Hold
it.
it.
Allow it.
For an
Man are
18-year-old,
talking,
come
man are
off the
talking
bench,
about
yeah.
quality. Now you're talking about age, bro. Get your
No, I'm
argument
not saying
straight.
though, because it
When you,
impacts.
hey, bruv,
it-
when
it
you want to
impacts
argue
my
with me,
argument.
yeah, get your
Listen,
argument straight.
listen,
innit?
let me
Because, bro,
hear
you
this.
can't leave holes.
Let me land.
You can't leave holes,
Let
bro.
me
You
land.
can't leave holes because I'll
Let me
shred
land,
it, bruv.
man.
I'll shred
Let
you.
me
bruv.
land. Listen, every single time Garnacho has come off the bench, his impact, what he's been asked to do. Majority last season, he weren't starting games. Yes or no? When he came on and he delivered,
hilarious.
Antony
He was
had
impacting.
starts, he had minutes, and he did not deliver. I'm not going to judge him by the price tag, by the way. I'm just judging it by quality, and he did not deliver. Yes or no, Rants? But a guy who came off the bench and had his performances, and he impacted at big games, scoring winner. Look at the Manchester Derby. He came on and assisted. Come on, man. Come on, Rants. But
Don't
a guy
tell me
who
Antony's
started
been
games
better than
last
Garnacho in a
season,
Man United shirt.
a guy who
This
started
is
last
horrible.
season,
Hey,
game
Saeed,
after game after
Saeed,
game, was
Saeed,
inconsistent, man.
Rants,
Hey, bro,
we've
you know
got
what?
people-
You know what I
Rants,
clocked
don't-
about
wait,
you,
wait,
man.
wait, wait,
You know
Rants,
what I
we've got
clocked about
people-
you, man. Yeah, you man are highlight football fans. That's
No,
what
no,
you are.
no,
You're
it's
highlight
not that.
football fans.
Highlight.
What? Because he
I'm
came
not
off the bench and
discontext,
scored a
bro.
few
You're
goals.
telling
All
me-
of a sudden,
Rants,
man are getting gassed
Rants,
off highlights,
there's
bro.
two things. There's two things I want to ask you. Yeah, we've got Maguire being compared to Antony as one of the worst fans at Manchester United
Brother,
Football
let
Club.
me
That
tell
tells
you
everything.
something, yeah.
The second
Let
thing,
me
let
tell you
ask
something
guys.
for
Let me
free, yeah.
tell
If
let me
you
ask you a
offered, yeah, the
question.
majority of Premier League players, one or the other, you think more of them are going to take
You tell me.
Garnacho than
Let me ask
Antony?
you a question. At Manchester
answer
United,
is
who's
no.
going to have a better
Don't
career?
chat-
Have a better career.
chat-
Antony. Who's going to
You know
have a
what's
better
mad?
career at Man United? Garnacho or
Tyrone.
Antony?
Hey, bro, they're both not going to be at Man United.
Bro,
long.
that's not an answer.
No.
If one goes,
You know-
bro, listen,
you know
if
what's
one
mad?
gets sold first, it's going to be that youth,
Garnacho
bruv.
is
I
definitely
already
mad?
told man,
stylistically
this
suited
player
to
is
the
going to
Premier
end up
League
at
better than
Real
him.
Sociedad or something like that in the next 2 seasons. I said it already.
Nah,
bro.
man, that's wild.
The tape
You know
is
what
there.
it's
Bro,
You know what's mad, Rants? You use the word highlight footballer. You could argue Antony is a highlight footballer. How
Bro,
about that?
he doesn't
Bro,
have
what's the
highlights,
bit?
right?
He's a
Have
highlight
highlights,
footballer. Where he's little twisting about, that's all he is, man. Come on,
The only
he's not
highlight he's- the
effective.
only highlights
He's
he's
meant to
got
be the
is the
starter.
Barcelona
He's
and
meant
the
to be the better
bloody
player,
Arsenal.
but he's not producing.
Listen, you know what the funny thing is, yeah? I'm not rating either of them, but the fact
Yeah, nor
that
am I.
you're talking to me about man's coming off
think I
the
am.
bench, yeah? Man came off the bench and scored a goal, or
At
came
least
off
he's
the bench.
doing
No.
something.
I said he came off the bench and he
What are you
impacted.
talking
There's a
At
about?
least he's
difference, bro.
doing something.
Bro, the question was, yeah, who is the better footballer, bro? The question isn't anything else.
Who's
If you
gonna have-
think that Garnacho
Man-
is a
at
better
Man United,
footballer
if you ask me to
than
keep
Antony,
one, I'm keeping
bruv,
Garnacho.
If you
ask me
think-
to keep one, I'm
bruv,
keeping
If
Garnacho.
you
Yes.
think,
Answer that.
if you
Rants, if you're
think,
keeping
yeah,
one, who you
that
keeping?
Garnacho is a better footballer than Antony, yeah, that's between you and whoever
If
you
you're
believe
keeping
in, bruv.
one of them, who you keeping, Rants?
Okay.
Who you keeping if you have to keep one of them?
What I don't get. What I don't
And
get.
they're
No.
both
What,
Garnacho's
wait. What I don't get about this debate is I think we're all in agreement. argument here.
Man, are getting me arguing over two players I don't rate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Right now, yeah. One thing I will say is, like I said, Garnacho does, like I say, we all know Garnacho's strengths. We all know Garnacho's weaknesses. Garnacho, the reason why he had impact last season is because he was coming off the bench. The reason why I didn't want him to get a number 7 shirt, he shouldn't. Yeah, again, Rants, he shouldn't. And that's on what Ty mentioned. He needs to add more to his arsenal. Now we'll see if he adds more to his weaponry. That's what he indeed needs to do. Antony has to pattern up as well. But I don't want to see Garnacho starting, and that's why I don't want to see Pellistri starting, because I see the same thing happen to him. Not because I have to wait, Rants. No, Rants. Wait. Let me land, Rants. Let me land, and then you can respond. Not because I don't think Pellistri is good. It's simply because of the structure in the side. He will look like that. Because the reason why
I don't think he will.
Go on. Why not? Go on.
Because Pellistri is way more, technically secure, than Garnacho. He keeps the ball well. He's a better.
I agree with that.
I hear you on that one.
He doesn't just get the ball, get his head down, kick it, and run past people. Pellistri actually is a thinking footballer.
No, I hear you.
Every time he started for us, whether it's pre-season or whatever, he looks good, bro. Like, I've never seen him play.
How many senior games has he started for us? I know he started. Has he started for us yet?
Not many, not starts. No.
But
the thing is,
that's
you can see the quality's there. His profile is completely different.
This
is why I don't agree that he looks as bad. I don't agree.
No. I never said it. No, I didn't say
he deserves more minutes.
No. I didn't say he looks as bad. I'm saying he don't look as good as he looks now. Is the point?
Pellistri is better. Ahmad is also better.
Diallo, I would start because I think he's levels above. I'm not saying Pellistri looks the same as Garnacho. I'm saying the conversation is very much similar, because people are saying start Pellistri, and if Pellistri is not at the level he's at coming off the bench, people are going to talk about him the same way they're talking about Garnacho, because what Pellistri is very good at, even though at the argument's sake, let's say he is better than Garnacho. That's not what I'm debating. The attributes he's good at are like being quick, being direct. He is technically sound as well. I like Pellistri. I just don't want to throw him in at the deep end. He's out there with no help.
Flawless. Do you know
He's
what?
out there with no help.
I want Man United to buy 2 new wingers.
And somebody said for Uruguay, if he performs, I like Rashford on the left. I like Rashford on the left. But to the point of Kawalije, before you go, Saeed, if Pellistri put in the performances he did in the World Cup for Uruguay as for Manchester United, we would complain about that. People need to understand the levels for Manchester United, and the standard we look for is much different. He can perform like that for Uruguay, and people don't mention he weren't nothing special for Uruguay. He was okay. If he performs like that level for Manchester United, heavy criticism, because you can't perform average in a Manchester United attack. You have to be performing 7 out of 10 or above. Like, so let's not do that and compare what he's doing.
Can I go back to Rants' point? Because for me, I just find it crazy. For me, Garnacho is a relative, like I said, he's got no experience. But the guy who's got experience, that's played Champions League football, according to Rants here, has got the experience, better footballer. How on earth he comes to here and we can't see none of that? We can't see none of the technicality that you've seen. We can't see none of the ball skills that we've seen before.
It's not the argument.
But is the argument though? Because you're saying Garnacho isn't a better player.
Proper argument, because what you're
saying, but it is though, because you're talking about this that you've seen at Ajax.
Hey, bro, listen, they can both be, and one can be better than the other. Yes, they can.
No, but we're comparing them now, because you were talking about Garnacho is trash and this and that. Well, I've been saying the context is when he's come on the pitch, he's delivered. Whereas Antony, for me, he's been playing more minutes. Hold on a minute, been playing more 90 minutes than Garnacho, and still not delivered for the expectation that we came over. Yes or no? So that's all I'm trying to say to you in that aspect, man. But ultimately, Flores is spot on. Garnacho is not ready to start, and Antony just ain't good enough.